Way too many fakes in my face, I can see the evils. Drug addictions, bad bitches, they gotta be jokes. See the pico, black slacks, it's all.
I'm with the gang, boys have a lot of coops.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
What up? Yo, what's good, man? You are now back, RTTV, baby.
Yes, sir.
Under my umbrella, Ella, Yo, we back, man. Episode 8 of season 2. On the last episode, we see that my boy 5 did what he had to do, man. He took out the whole commission, man. He kept it real gangster with that. And then he was like, listen, man, I got everything. All y'all need to do is be back here in 1 hour. That's all I ask. Give me 1 hour. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Be back here, hour and a half.
77 minutes.
Yeah, now it's 89 to 30 seconds. But yeah, so he wanted him to get there, and obviously, they didn't get there. On some real Umbrella Academy shit. My boy Ben finally was able to get inside of Klaus and able to actually have an actual body, man. He got to put his toes in the dirt.
He had a whole shorty on his lap.
You know what I forgot to ask y'all, though? Y'all don't think that's fucked up?
What? Put his phone.
Your brother hit your favorite shorty in the group? That's fucked up.
He was drunk. He didn't know.
Wow, that's fucked up, man. But yo, my girl Vanya was like, I'm not leaving without Sissy. Allison had to fight the Swedes, stabbed the man in the eye. And who else didn't make it? Diego. Diego got taken by his shorty, and they ended up being with the handler. And she's like, yo, I want to do the security my way. You know my way? Hi, Diego. This is my boyfriend, Mom. And we going to see what happens next. You said what?
Have you met Diego?
Have you met Diego? But I can't wait to see what happens for the rest of the season, because now they lost their first chance to go home. How will they get home? Will they stop the apocalypse? Keep it locked here to find out. If it's your first time here, definitely going to be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash. That subscribe button, man.
Early and full reactions on our Patreon, man. Make sure you check that out, man. The link is right down below.
And make sure you give this video a like and have the notification bell ringing for the Umbrella Academy playlist. And make sure you follow us on Twitch, RTTV5, where we react to some of your favorite movies, TV shows, and play some of your favorite video games of all time. So make sure you follow, subscribe, RTTV5. It's a vibe.
Let's get into it. Season 2, episode 8. The 7 stages. My boy Wells got comfortable in the motherfucker.
Oh, they think she's a Russian spy.
How did you send those 3 troopers flying across the... I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, caught her slipping. She really spoke Russian back.
She know Russian.
Her dad probably told
Her dad
her.
probably told him all that shit.
You speak Russian.
Remember 5 spoke Greek to him?
How does a young woman who says she isn't Russian but speaks Russian end up working as a nanny just a simple...
Yeah, now it sounds. I feel them now. I was like, well, hold up.
They dealing with Russian. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, bitch, be scared, bitch. Be scared, bitch.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He stood his ground, though. That nigga gangster. Why would Vanya blow up this girl?
How is she doing this?
Yeah, what? How is this 42-year-old woman holding back the power of that ended the fucking world? He's like, never again, bro.
There is a giant dead white boy on our couch.
Yeah, you know, I'll admit, that doesn't look good.
Oh, we're done.
You're gonna open the door with
I'm
blood
looking
on
at
a
who
white
it is.
shirt?
Oh, it's Klaus.
So are we burning or burying?
I'm there closest be with the shit.
That ass.
Yeah, and the crazy, he probably doesn't even know. Stop doing that. So
Oh,
how
I
does he
think
even
he-
know?
I think
See,
he
I
just
can't remember the
realized
exact
that she's
rumor.
a-
Like verbatim
That
at
she's
this
the one who
point.
set everything up.
Wow, how the fuck he realized that from the set? Oh, for Lavender.
Yo, nah.
Sweetheart, your vagina needs glasses. He is not worth it.
Yo, that's a sick thing to say to somebody. Your vagina needs glasses.
Fresh blood. He'll be my personal responsibility.
Nigga, why do you think he's gonna go along with this?
If he ruffles even one feather, you will kill him yourself. Understood? Thanks, Mom.
What the fuck is going on?
They about to take over.
He's like, yo, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's confusing.
Is that where JFK's playing the after thing?
Ooh.
There you go.
For why?
Diego's fault.
Are you involved in something nefarious?
Quite often. Did you have something more specific in mind?
Quite often, actually.
There are aspects of my work I can't discuss. You always respected that line.
Why did you have to cross it?
There's so
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
About you. I'm asking you to trust me.
How do those things stay in your eye?
Yo, I was wondering the
That
same
shit was bothering me.
Damn.
So now Diego don't even got his mom that he thought he had. What to do?
Said he's getting sauce.
You think he's about to try to jump
What's with the baby powder?
in time?
Help with the itching. I have to find myself.
His other self?
I just arrived in Dallas 15 minutes ago.
Oh, that self that killed JFK.
There are two significant problems with this plan.
I'm talented.
Number one, I'm a trained,
Yeah.
arguably the most dangerous assassin in the space-time continuum. You're not supposed to exist in close proximity to yourself in the same timeline. These side effects can be disastrous. These 7 stages of paradox psychosis are: stage 1, denial; 2, itching; 3, extreme thirst and urination; and 7, homicidal rage.
Yeah, this episode about to go crazy.
The way they explained that was hilarious.
You need to get that briefcase.
Luther, you're playing a fundamental role right now. Don't fuck it up.
They didn't get it done.
Whatever she is, she's not who she was pretending to be. Harlan needs a family.
See, look at that. That nigga flying in that picture, bro.
It's all gonna be over soon.
Nah, they about to cause like a
Yes.
explosion.
They put acid within her eyes.
This is some different type of torture.
I'm not sure to tell you the truth.
I never did acid in my life, but if that's what it does, nigga, hell no.
Yo, this shit is really making her time travel. Like, not she's traveling in her mind right now. Look at that. She's back in Umbrella Academy right now.
She's about to learn all
her
about
memories
herself.
back.
Yeah.
How? It's okay. Everything is fine. I can explain. No freakouts.
He really looks like 5 all grown up.
Why he pop out like that? Diego, get the fuck out of here, bro.
More like we maintain the correct timeline.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that information and save the family. You know the vibes.
Yeah. So you go back to 2019 as planned, but this time with the right math. So you remain a full-grown man. In exchange, we get that briefcase that you no longer need.
So what if he experiences denial? Oh, that's the urination part, yeah.
Your perspiration and urination. So you're probably sweating. Yeah, you see him? He's sweating crazy.
His name is Herb.
He's a herb.
Everybody knows you. I mean, you're number 2. You're a legend.
He must be a legend for some shit he does later on, my nigga.
There's been your crooked. What's that?
This is some type of Cadillac. Oh, Coupe de Ville, that's why.
So this is perfect. One quick look, and then you gotta go.
My man.
This is it. This is right before the assassination.
Assassinate.
That was a crazy transition. Wow.
Search shit. Whoa, what the hell is that?
That's the FBI.
Oh, it's switched up.
Why the hell did it just blow up?
That's how this shit ends up happening.
So that's how the that war starts. We bombed them.
Because somebody bombed.
bombed Cuba.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Fucking Vanya escaping the FBI spot because they're doing that electric shit.
That caused the end of the world.
Again.
They have a resistance.
La Resistance. And they probably fuck with
The suitcase!
Forget about the little jerk-off's plan. It's for us to travel to 2019. All we have to do is make nice with Vanya, stop her from destroying the world.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like now, his idea of how to go about stopping in the world is different.
Why are you so anxious to get going? You're getting paranoid.
Brains!
The fuck? I ain't trying to eat that. Nah, they're wildin'. Nigga, they're wildin'.
Oh, he's connected her.
Ah,
Connected. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they're legends in the commission, bro.
The legends to the resistance.
Look at this nigga Ray, like, what the fuck?
Just as the president's passing through in less than 1 hour. We gotta find her and stop her now. Everybody thinks Russia's behind it, including the president. He strikes back, they strike back. Before you know it, it's raining nukes.
Sorry.
Wait, you really thought I was gonna post up in this class for 90 minutes?
No, my boyfriend.
I'm not afraid.
Then eat. On what line did we conclude?
What is she gonna discover from eating this?
Season 1. How?
Whoa!
Yeah, why?
That nigga trying to zap her whole shit.
He's trying to kill her.
Nah, no bullshit. I cannot blame her for this. When she blow this fucking building up.
Claus, you gotta have one of your dead people go over there and stop her. Damn.
Probably because they still have the shit on, no?
Yeah, shit, it's probably still like at 6,600 volts.
No!
What?
Oh, nah, that shit's lit.
So that activated his powers for the first time or something?
My G, is that like,
That's her grandfather.
is that her kid, nigga? Like, how does she?
No, that's
Explosion!
That's Vanya's family. The kid could be, he's from the future, so that kid could be her grandfather.
No, he's from the past.
That's what I mean. The kid could be her grandfather.
Yeah, okay. No, because you said future.
Grandfather, but whose father would she be?
Yeah, remember because they were born randomly.
Yeah.
Like, and random people.
Descent. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell she's connected to Harlan, but everything else now makes sense though. You like her story. If you our first reactions, we was like, everybody makes sense. Diego's trying to kill JFK. That's why he's in the hospital. Luther, you're a big dude. You decided, what can I do in this world? I'm gonna go be a fighter. Vanya got hit by a car and taken in by a family that she never knew and forgot everything about her life. Why? Everybody else seemed like they were intact. What happened with Vanya? And what do you guys think is with Harlan?
Nigga,
Theories.
I like the thing is like my only theory was already here now, the fact that they were linked to each other, but I don't have anything beyond that because it's like I'm trying to think of other context clues that was presented in the show, but I can't think of anything that was like that shows beyond this of what their connection is. Like, I can't think of shit. I can't like what
Like she's not a dude, so it couldn't be like the 5 situation where you time travel and you just went into like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's just 2 of you near each other. I have no fucking idea how this kid could possibly have been Vanya or have like the eyes thing really threw me off. Because he clearly has the same exact power. So were you born the same time as the rest of the Umbrella Academy, but in a different timeline? So, like, you were, like, one of those things that flew away, but you just didn't end... Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Like, is there, like, is there another set of Umbrella Academy?
No, there was definitely more kids that he couldn't get his hands on. Remember?
Yeah.
Because the parents or whatever wouldn't sell them to Hargreaves.
Yeah.
Because I think they said it was 13 kids that were born that day.
Nah, it was more than that. It was way more than that. Remember, it was a lot more.
at
It was
the
like
time-
40. It was like 40 kids that was born at that time frame. It was a lot of kids, bro.
I don't
Because
know
remember,
if it was 40.
he was only able to get a certain amount. Like,
He was only able to get them.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna look it up.
Wait, but
See,
what year were they all born? They were.
That's
this
the
is in
thing.
the 60s.
Okay, so now the only thing that
That's the
makes
thing
sense
that
to me
doesn't
now.
make sense.
Okay, so maybe the father brought them together to stop that apocalypse. Imagine he had people like that already in this timeline that was going to save this particular apocalypse.
No, that's why I feel like these people. That's why I know the Time Commission know who they are. Because I feel like these particular 7,
36.
36.
Yeah.
These particular 7 have been coming in and recycling themselves to save themselves in time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to really explain.
They've gone to different times.
Yeah,
a lot
they've
of
been
time.
coming back over and over just to save time, and the Time Commission knows them because they've seen it happen so many times. That's why number 2, you're a legend, but I just met you. So how do I know you? He's like, and that's number 3, and that's number 4, because he knows them because this is not the first time that they've done this. And I think Harlan. I don't know how Harlan connects. With
Yeah,
Harlan.
because I agree with you completely with that. But it's like that Umbrella Academy, like the ones that we know is the one that's known within the commission. So I was just like, where does Harlan fall into place? Because it seems like after this season, obviously something else happens, and then like it continues on to the point that the commission acknowledges them as the saviors. Because the resistance is basically like, it reminds me of in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. how they had their people that was like, oh, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., y'all the ones that are supposed to come to the future, and save us and shit like that. And it seems like that's how it is in the commission. But I
definitely think Harlan is linked to the father in some way. That's one thing that I really think. Because I think that the father is the only person that, like, it makes sense the way his mind works to, like, take the car, hit Vanya. She's going to take it back to, like, something happened where somebody had to really plot this shit the fuck out. We know this is plotted. She didn't just end up with a random family now. So who else would plot that besides the father?
I don't think the father of Harlan?
No, like the father. Her father.
Yeah. Reginald
Hargreaves. Yeah, I think that he knows a lot more than he's putting on to.
Yeah, I feel that way, especially with that conversation he had with the mom and stuff like that, whatever her name is and shit. Like when he was like, "Yo, I can't discuss further information." She was in that room, and there was all those pictures revolving around JFK. Bro, that nigga knows way more than he really is letting on, especially because of the fact that, like, we seen a flashback of him seeing missiles being let off in the air. You feel me?
And he's the one that taught 5 about time travel.
Yeah.
He knows about time travel at the old age.
Yeah.
So who's to say he's not just time traveling now? You get what I'm saying? Like, he has it way more down than 5.
For sure.
For sure. So it's interesting, like, maybe that was the thing the whole time. But
here's my thing. I was going to say I have 2 theories. But technically I have 1 because I kind of agree with the whole father is pulling the strings just because that would explain the picture of him at JFK shit, like, and having all those pictures. But then at the same time, and this is a stretch.
But I like this one.
There's somebody else like that's even like higher than the Time Commission that's actually pulling the strings for all of this to happen. And even so, like, they're gonna stop this, but we won't actually find out who that bigger person is. Like, I think the season's gonna end with like a cliffhanger of who that bigger person is. That's what I'm saying. That's a stretch.
I was gonna say I'll be mad if that. I would be really mad if that was the thing, because that's like that's not even good writing. That's like, all right, we're just gonna, all right, fuck it. There's nothing that you even knew about. You couldn't, fuck it. We out, man. There's just another nigga that's been running the Time Commission that you've watched for 1 season.
Or like somebody, or there's somebody, not even necessarily the Time Commission. There's somebody just bigger pulling the strings. Like, I don't know, because everything does make sense. It's a coincidence that Vanya got hit by that car, by those people, and then happened to be sharing the same abilities as that little boy. So
I got a theory. Because if number 5, you know how there's multiple timelines, if number 5 could find himself in that same timeline, then maybe Vanya was just born into another little boy, which is that little boy. Maybe that was just him. You feel me? Like, that was her in the past. Like, that was her in another life.
Nah, but see, I said that, but because she's a girl, I don't think that would...
It wouldn't matter.
How could you?
It wouldn't matter.
It would matter.
It would
matter. If that was you in another life.
If I'm born into... But I'm saying, if I was... They were born... Obviously, they were born again in the future because they were born randomly into random
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Because they were just born into a female and they were just born into a male. They're just
in a different time. So you're saying in a different timeline, Vanya is a boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually like
I don't know how it
like
works. So maybe
isn't there like a religion like that where people get reincarnated?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's
that's
true.
Jerry say like I practice that religion. I don't even know. I've never heard that in my life.
I've seen a whole
there's
movie
definitely a group of people. I don't know if it's necessarily a religion, but like there's definitely a group of people that believe that when you die, you just get reincarnated into somebody else. Somebody else is something else. So.
All right.
So I think Vanya in her past life, she might have been that little boy. How she tapped into herself, that's you know,
the only reason I don't think so is because Harlan would have been sweating. He would have been having all those things if you stayed there.
Obviously, he had a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was always.
But it might be different. It might be different because it might be somebody. Because if it's a reincarnation,
then it's not technically the same.
You're not technically the same person. So like, you're reincarnated. Like 5 and 5.
I can't say nothing because I don't even understand this concept. I don't even know how you could become a boy.
5 and 5
You just put
are
me
the
on.
same person. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they're actually the same.
They're actually the same person. Reincarnation is you turn into like you turn into a different person.
It's like
but
your
you're
soul
reincarnated.
goes into something else. Yeah.
Okay.
And like your memories of that past life aren't there anymore.
The only reason why it's far fetched in this situation is only because, and the only reason why I feel like I would have been like down with this is if Sissy confesses that she was born without her husband having sex with her. Like she was conceived the same way as all the other children of Umbrella Academy, where none of them had.
You talking about Harlan? You mean?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Sissy, that's why I was confused.
No, I'm saying like
Nah,
Sissy
She
gave birth.
didn't give birth to Harlan.
Exactly, like the way she gave birth, it would have to be on some shit like it was the same way that Vanya was giving birth. How her mother was just born pregnant out of nowhere and gave birth to that. But she actually Harlan actually has a father. You feel me? Like that dude actually had sex with his wife and conceived Harlan. So like, unless they do some whole shit where they say that Sissy was pregnant out of nowhere.
Immaculate conception.
Yeah, exactly. Immaculate conception like that. If it's on that time, then that would make sense.
But I don't think so. Only because, just because they were born that way once doesn't mean they had to be born like that in the past. Because I think of them being born like that in the future might have been a way of them trying to save the world at that time. You know what I'm saying? So in the past, like I can't rule that out completely, especially in this show.
That's my perception. Honestly.
Yeah.
I feel it's like with me. I feel like it would just be weird if they were born one way, they had a whole different way of birth for the other.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the show, it's a show. If you guys make that
Reincarnation.
that just wouldn't be consistent.
All right.
I like the reincarnated.
Okay, so Jerry and Joel think that Vanya was reincarnated as the Vanya we see now. So she was Harlan once before. I don't know if Pat agrees with me, but I think that the father is working or brought Harlan here somehow, and the father is manipulating and controlling that whole situation.
Yeah,
I think the father knows a lot more than he's putting on to. So that's
mine's more towards that lane right there.
What do you think, Rob? What are you more towards? Or you just got your own shit?
This nigga Evan just don't be listening. I was on that started off.
Okay, what you want to just...
You don't remember?
Nah, I got...
He said that that the grandfather, she's his grandfather.
I get what you're saying. All right, well, now you know all of our theories, man. So don't let us know. We gonna figure it out. We got 2 more episodes left. Make sure you keep it locked. If it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, eat, smash. That subscribe button. I go by the name of DC. Follow me on Instagram, DCZ_WorldRT.
It's your boy Robcityrt.
Yo, it's the man, the myth, the maniac, Wilkins _RT.
Patricrt, RT.
It is your boy Wells, the Anime King.
Yep, and that settles it at the round table.